Hey all my crafty friends, Amber here. I'm going to be doing another process video for you, and today I'm going to scrapbook this photo of my little brother and I, Halloween 2014. And I did go and pull all of my Halloween packs that I still have paper and stuff in. This is the Got Candy, which is current, has super cute stuff in here. I have quite a bit left over, and so I'm hoping to use some of this. And then there's a few stickers left over in here. And then I have, let's see, what's this collection? I have a bunch of stickers from Scaredy Cat and some embellishments there. This is Cats and Bats, and I have some stuff left over from that. And then Hello Pumpkin, I just have a few scraps left from that. And so I'm hoping to mix and match all of these to come up with a page for Halloween. It's the week of Halloween, and so I thought I would pull out a photo that I hadn't scrapbooked that needs to go in one of my albums and do some Halloween since it's Halloween week and it's my favorite holiday. So let's see what I can do. So off camera, I did go through and I pulled out the embellishments. I pulled out some of the scraps from the different paper packs. And right here, I'm just going through and showing you everything that I grabbed. This is going to be the base of my page. And so I do get started with that. I love the zip strip going across the top of this, those little polka dots. And so instead of cutting the zip strip off, I'm going to cut 1/2 inch off the bottom and make it a 12 by 12. So it includes that polka dot strip without me having to cut it off and glue it back on. And then I'm just going to go through my scraps and start figuring out what I want to use, start laying them on my page, and kind of get an idea of what I want to do. I love this star paper, and I wanted to build off the colors of that for my page. I do go through and grab some of the titles, excuse me, because I feel like, excuse me, I feel like maybe I would use that large Halloween, but it would go across the whole span of the page. And so I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll put it down at the bottom, and just kind of wanted to gauge that before I started doing the rest of the page, but I end up not using it. So I do end up going with kind of an L-shaped pattern for this page, and I'll again just go through my scraps, and I really like to use my scraps as is whenever possible. And you'll see, like this paper right here, all I do is I take it as is, fold it in half at the bottom, and cut a banner off, trimming a little bit more than I normally would because I knew I wanted a little shorter. And then using the purple to back my photo and trimming my photo down so that it can fit the purple piece. Okay, at this point I decide I want there to be a border around my whole page, and so I am going to trim 1/2 inch off the side and the bottom of this page, again cutting off towards the bottom, the black piece, because I still want to keep the polka dot stripe. And then the only other piece I had a 12 by 12 of was this orange, which is totally fine because I don't have it really anywhere else on my page, and so I use that to back my page. And I think I'm going to kind of just ruffle up the edges of my paper And once I go all the way around, I'm thinking, okay, I'm not liking this. It's just not what I'm thinking. And so I end up pulling out my retired close to my heart edge distresser and ruffling up the edges of my paper. Now you can get the same effect using scissors. You do not have to have one of these cool little cutters, but I do use it because I tend to cut myself, and with this cool tool I won't cut myself. Okay, I lay my pieces down onto the page and I think, okay, there's this bare spot up here. Let's do something. I knew I had a couple of Halloween stencils, and so I pull those out with some texture paste, and I'm going to color my texture paste black. Now I just splatter a little bit of my ink from my ink pad on my all-purpose mat and mix in some of this paste. And it's just not getting quite as dark as I want it to. So I do end up pulling out my black shimmer brush and adding a little bit of that to the paste to help it get even darker and to give it a little bit of sparkle, and this does the trick. I love my glitter pens for that purpose of coloring my paste. And then I'm just going to take this black and I decide to use the bats. And I am going to just use it to spread on my page in that area that I know is going to be bare without any paper or anything there. Now I'm not sure exactly how much of this is going to be showing, so I do decide to use the whole 6" of the stencil and cover all of it because I have the paste, it's already colored, I can't put it back in my jar. So I might as well use it. Sorry, I didn't put my phone on silent. Okay, and then you just pick it up and voila, I have bats on my page. Now with editing, I'm all cleaned up. And I do decide to go through and use my edge distresser to again distress the rest of my papers. And I won't make you watch all of that either, so I will skip ahead here in just a second to assembling my page. Now I start from the top and grab my photo and just start gluing it on all the pieces that I know that the layers, how they went, and then I will glue it all onto my back of my page. Now the reason mostly that I'm building it this way is because I'm letting those bats dry, and I have been filming late at night, and normally I would just go do something else and let the bats dry, but I was tired and I wanted to get this page done. So I am going to build it this way and use my time wisely. Okay, now I'm just going to glue it to that back page. My bats are dry. They line up so well because they kind of peek out on the side over there, and it's just really, really cute. Okay, I'm going to pull out my embellishments before I glue my photo down, just because if I have a title or something I want to use that I have to scoot my photo over a little, I can, and it's not already glued down. I found this other Halloween that is going to fit better, and it's going to pull in some more of that orange from the back of my page. These are little glittery embellishments, and I pull out some stars. I'm kind of making a mess on my table here, but I want to get all the pieces I want to use out so I can lay them down before I start really gluing anything down. Now again, these are all coming from different packs that are a few years old. I think they go back 3 or 4 years of the different Halloween packs that we've had, and I love mixing them, and they go together so well. I mean, Halloween colors are kind of typical and kind of can carry through, but I love the way I can mix and match all of my old Halloween packs, and they go together so well. Okay, I'm just going to finish up gluing all of these pieces down, and I'm going to go ahead and, what do I do next? I think I put, washi tape. I put some washi tape down because it's just going to throw some more green up here in this corner, because there is a lot in the opposite corner. And then I start gluing down more pieces. I realize, hey, there's lots of pieces of this that aren't really glued down very well. And so I do have to go back through, put some extra adhesive down. Throw in a couple more stars from my sticker sheet. Okay, I pull out some of our gloss spray, the purplish color. I think this is actually fuchsia, but it's very purple. And I test it first before I put it on my page. But then I go ahead and I use it because I just have little peaks of it here and there. So I thought it'd be fun to throw a little bit more. And I'm just going to do some splatters in 3 different spots to do that visual triangle. And then that is going to finish up this page for me. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to visit my website, scrapwithamber.closetomyheart.com, do some shopping, that'd be fantastic. Other than that, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. For more like it, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.